Moderna is now asking the FDA for full approval of its COVID vaccine.
Pfizer has already applied for the status. Our Justina Cornell from our vaccine team explains the process to approval.
About 124 million shots of just Moderna vaccine have been given.
Moderna announces the process to get full approval from the FDA has started. Right now, it's under an emergency use authorization, also known as an EUA.
The testing and production happens at the same time under an EUA approval process. We do not change the way that we test the vaccine for efficacy and safety.
An EUA just speeds up the process so it can act quickly in an emergency.
If we had used this full approval process from the beginning, it would have taken quite a long time, much longer than it actually did take for us to get vaccines in arms.
So moving to full approval, Moderna needs to submit a biologics license application, or BLA. That includes the most recent analysis on its phase 3 clinical trial, which found its vaccine is effective up to 6 months after the second dose. Doctors here at SSM Health SLU Hospital break down a little bit of the timeline for this full approval process. Now, Moderna has asked the FDA to fast track its application within the next 6 months instead of the usual 10 months. So it may be some time before we hear back from the FDA.
They have 6 months to respond. That means that they could respond in 6 months, or they could respond sooner if they have all of the data that they need.
So for those waiting for full approval to get that shot, Dr. Safar Jamkhana says,
My advice would be to just look at how successful the vaccine has been.
Hoping to remind folks, people are still getting sick. So if you can, get a shot sooner than later.
We still are seeing patients that are coming in with COVID, with severe disease, that have not vaccinated. And, it's a severe and terrible disease.
Justina Cornell, Fight on Your Side.
Last week, Moderna announced it requested an emergency use authorization on its vaccine for children 12 and up. Currently, Moderna is just asking for full approval on those 18 and older. Former Illinois